Good evening, light workers. Welcome to another Thursday Live with me, your host, Third Eye Pisciano. Thank you all for being here in this space. I'm recording on YouTube and I'm always live on Instagram simultaneously. So if you see me turning my face around, is because I have the camera for YouTube and I also am recording here live. So this is why you might see me that I'm moving my face around a lot. Hey y'all. Hey Sweet Rosemary. Hey Wolf Attack. Hey Drewski. Hey y'all. So good to see you guys here. What's up? What's going on? Help me with your likes. Help me with your comments. Tell me a little bit of how you guys are doing. Hey, Sweet Rosemary. Hey, it's so good to see you here. I'm glad you joined, girl. What's up, Wolf Attack? Oh my god, y'all. This is amazing. This is amazing that you guys are ready to go. You guys already know that I give a little bit of this I give this space at the beginning just so because I am live at the same time, and I like giving this buffer period, so if anyone needs to receive a message, if they're meant to be here, they are guided. And I know Instagram lets everyone else know, so we're just gonna wait a little bit and then we'll get into the topic and then we'll get into meditation. Wolf Attack says, I'm good, getting ready to leave tomorrow. I know, you did say you have a trip ahead of you. Well, that's awesome. You're gonna leave with a very nice message today. You're gonna leave feeling very aligned. And of course, I'm gonna talk to you guys about a little bit of what I have been learning and what I know from my intuition and from being in this path and from all these other divine beings of light that are a little bit more ahead of me in this path, and I have learned a little bit about the archangels. And so I'm just sharing what I feel and what I have learned. So it's awesome. Think about it like this is a crash course and at the same time a greet and meet, where you get to meet the archangels, because these divine beings are always with us. They are always with us, just that, as we have mentioned in this space before, we are distracted and we don't always perceive the signs that they are sending us, or we don't always pay attention at that exact moment what we were thinking. Hey Master Scarlet, how are you, girl? Because what happens sometimes is, for example, I get this quite often from my collective, where they ask me, hey, but I saw 444, I saw 333, I saw 888, I saw 1111, I saw 1010. What does that mean? I can always give you a general meaning because it's very extensive. We can get really deep on the angel numbers, and I can tell you in general what the energy is. But the best thing to do, you see 444. Obviously, if you're driving, you can't always do it. But if you're in a place where you're able to close your eyes and just take 3 deep breaths. I'm inhaling and I'm exhaling. I'm inhaling and I'm exhaling. And you start making this revision, this check in your mind, and what were you thinking about when that angel number came through, when you saw that angel number in that shirt and those license plates in that building, whatever it is. And even now, I think the angel numbers have been, to say it, more pronounced or more common these days because of us being on our phones, of being in this place of more connection when it comes to online, and we get to see a lot of numbers. So this is why the angels started, and especially the archangels, to move towards this more numeric system and to give us guidance and support through this way. So it's no coincidence if you have seen it, and especially right now, during eclipse season. And well, I'm gonna get into that in a little bit, especially with Michaelmas and the Archangels Day coming, which is September 29th. It really is opening this portal. And I'm gonna share something with you guys. I swear, when I picked the topics of the meditations, I believe if you were here last week, you would. I said this at the end. I'm not sure if I said it or not, but I know that day I thought of it like, you know what? Next week, I think it's time for us to meet the Archangels. I think my collective is ready. I can make a live. I feel ready, and it's time. But I had never made this connection that this Sunday is the Archangels Day. So I don't think there's a coincidence. I don't think nothing's a coincidence. I think I was just guided to present them, talk about them, and for us to make a connection with these radiant beings of light. All right, y'all. So help me with the likes. Help me with the comments. Let's keep it going. Once we start meditating, then you don't have to comment. You don't have to message. So that way, if anybody else needs this meditation, this is a really powerful one. So the more that we are live right now and generating this super positive energy, it's going to help each and every one here. And not only here and now, but also if you watch this in another time, in another space, in the recording version, this also generates that same energy. Damn, I've been talking a lot. There's a lot to talk about. It's already 7:07. So officially, welcome y'all. I am Third Eye Pisciano, and I'm gonna get into the topic of today. Before that though, astrological check-in, climate. How you guys been feeling the energy? How these eclipses been treating you guys? You guys can even just comment a word. How you guys been feeling? What changes have you guys noticed? I know we just had this full moon in Pisces, which was the partial lunar eclipse. And I know even me personally, and especially probably because I'm a Pisces, I have had this overwhelming sensation. I even had a dream with water that I was stuck inside a skyscraper and that the water just started filling up on the streets, up and up and up, and it started filling, and I was inside this building and none of the windows around me would break, but I could see the water and I could even see the cars floating and the people. Of course, there's a dream, but I know it was about my emotions. I know it was about my subconscious and how I was getting this feeling of overwhelmed, this feeling of being overstimulated emotionally. But this is because our shadow, things from the past, right? Because Neptune rules Pisces, is bringing those illusions, is bringing, like, converging the timelines in order for us to release. That's why it's been showing up, and that's why it could get overwhelming. But that's why also this very important part of us starting to make this habit and this pattern of meditation for us to be grounded, centered, and aligned. And right now we're in this in-between period. We just passed the equinox. So the equinox, again, adding to this shift. Sweet Rosemary says, releasing what no longer is needed and organizing. Perfect. Like, you are literally embodying the energy of what's happening right now. And even if you're not even aware of anything of this, of spirituality, of the energies, of astrology, you look around. People are going to be changing jobs, homes, addresses, relationships. This is happening at a collective level, whether we like it or not. But we can be conscious. And even though it's challenging, know that it's sometimes taking us out of places where we already grew, where we already learned, and we taught others. And we have to release and move on in order for our soul to grow and keep with this path of evolution. The ending of the eclipse season is going to be October 2nd. It's in this new moon in Libra, so bringing us that scales, that recalibration that we need, and the new moon opening us up to new beginnings, new opportunities. And because we're making all this space, even in the physical space right now, clean, take out expired things, expired relationships, expired food, expired medicine, cut your nails, cut your hair. It's all about shedding and releasing in order to make space for this freedom, this justice, this recalibration, and to be more of this place of being open for the new, because we're making the room. Also, one thing more to add to this astrological climate is this Sunday, September 29th, was called, or it was a English Irish tradition, and it was from the church, of course, but nevertheless, it was something that the people practice. Michaelmas. Michaelmas, it was this day of September 29th. It's almost like Christmas. It's Christ's Mass. This is Michael's Mass, because this marks the end of the harvest. So before the Industrial Revolution, and when people were out in the farms, this was a place where it marked like the end of their season, or of the harvest, and of collecting. There was an English tale that said, it's of course one of those tall tales as they call them, that Michael, Archangel Michael, was this archangel that led the militia to defeat Satan, or defeat the darkness, right? And in this tale, he casts Satan into a blackberry bush. And that's why you would get that people would start picking the blackberries, making jams, making pies, and they would eat it. But then after Michaelmas, you would not eat any blackberries. Kind of like giving this, like, okay, you know, we're kind of what's happening right now. We're seeing our shadow, we're eating it up, right? It's getting presented in our face, whether we like it or not, in order for us to let it go, release. And it's an opportunity that challenges us, of course, and it can be very hard. I know it has been for me, and it has taken a toll, but also I am working it. I am meditating, I am making this connection with my spirit guides, with my archangels, and I am trusting. And this is the part, right? Like I said, the part of the restaurant where you've already put in your order, and this is the part where you wait with faith, trust that everything that you put out there is going to come back to you. So that's kind of what's going on. And then, of course, after the Industrial Revolution and all this, it was marked like the Archangel's Day. So there is this higher potency, or this portal opening up, if you will, as we come these days to September 29, and they're bringing us closer to the archangels. So that leads us to the topic. Who are the archangels? The archangels, well, before that, there's different categories of angels, if you will, or beings of light, that there's the creator. And from the creator, it's like this sun. And each ray, as we've established before, is our soul. Or it's this, the avatar, the physical body is just a container. Who we are is this energy that's from source. That's from the creator. Well, these beings of light act the same way. Just that they don't have the container. They're just pure light. And there's different categories of them. Some are very close to God, and they don't even get close to humanity. We don't even know of them. They're out there, they're working in the universe. They move a lot of things. There's even like these beings of light that move galaxies, planets. But it's about like, I think it's like 3 stages. 1 stage, 2 stage, but in the 3rd stage, those are closer to humans. Here, we find our angels, our guardian angels, and the archangels. Angels and archangels, these are closest to human. Angels, or guardian angels, they are assigned. Everyone has a guardian angel, not just one. You can have multiple. Religion, dogma, tradition has limited us to, or your guardian angel. We have a militia, a legion of guardian angels with us that work with us on one-on-one basis, and they're there protecting, guiding, supporting us. You can even have a conversation with your guardian angel. And later, we should do a live to connect with our guardian angel, and you can even get their names. They will tell you their names if you make this work, if this habit, and you get in connection with them and suspend this belief. They can definitely tell you. They protect us. They guard us. That's angels. This is not to get confused with archangels. Archangels, let's say they're like the managers of the angels, if you will, and they're here to help humanity as a whole. And especially now with this great awakening and all this spirituality that's in the rise, and how we're seeing more and more people wake to that inner greatness, to that Christ consciousness, they're getting closer. And archangels are not guardians, okay? That's not to get messed up. They don't work with us on one-on-one like that. They help humanity as a whole and as a collective. And this is to say, archangels too, you don't invoke them. We don't invoke the archangel. We call upon them for assistance, for guidance. And they each have, their what they're helping humanity in. Because this is the thing. Us as humans, but as soul, as this extension of the creator that we are, let's say we were source, right? We were part of this this light, because we are this light. And our light, our soul, our energy chooses to come into earth and take habit or take home of this body. And so this is why does this happen? Because when we're light, the evolution of our soul is slower. But when we come down to earth, think about it like the intensive course. This is the intensive course with exams happening right now. And so this is why when we are born again, we have like this veil where we don't remember past lifetimes, because if we did, we'd be scared to do so many things, because our soul decided to come back, to learn, to live these karmic cycles, to let go, to grow, for the evolution of our soul. This is why archangels, they're not gonna come. But hey, ChemCon, thanks for joining, girl. That's why the archangels are not gonna come in with a magic wand and say, oh, because we tell them, oh, I need help with this, help. Well, of course, with help, right? But it's not like, heal me, do this for me. They're not going to do that for you. They're going to work with you. They're going to guide you and support you. But at the end, you make your own miracles. They can only assist you so much. But at the end, your soul chose to be here with all the challenges, even diseases, even all the problems, even divorces, even those bad things that maybe right now you can like say, yo, but why would I pick to live that? But the reality is we pick our light and our shadow. And we do this because our soul needs to have this evolution, and we need to find the strength, and we need to find that lesson that we need to learn in order for it to not repeat itself, and in order for us to ascend as a soul. And of course, this is why they're leaving us. They're always leaving us angel numbers. They're leaving us feathers, pictures. Even if you're walking around and you hear like conversations from a stranger, sometimes that can be a way that they're communicating with us, that they're trying to connect. But again, we're distracted. That's why we have to take the meditation outside the meditation. It's great. We meditate here for 20-25 minutes once a week. But when you can take this out of the meditation, hey Javier, what's up, man? How are you? I'm just a chismosa, Master Scarlet. Yeah, well, hey, you know what? Be more chismosos, because be more nosy, because they're believe it or not, when you walk and there's somebody speaking, you just happen to catch a few words, there's probably a message in there. What were you thinking on? Like what I said earlier, stop, take a few breaths, and where was my thoughts that boom, this word, this sentence or whatever it was came through. So this is one way that they communicate. Humans choose this lifetime for growth and evolutions. Archangels don't have a magic wand to solve our problems. Archangels also don't have a gender. They can manifest in human form, because if they did manifest in the pure light that they are, our human brain could not comprehend it. That's why sometimes they have like this human form, but really the only human form that exists is us here in this planet, in this container. But outside, those beings of light, they're fluid and they're a powerful, pure, radiant light. Many archangels, and to say, because they are pure light, and the difference that they have with like the angels and the guardian angels is that, remember, angels or your guardian angels are assigned to you. So I know, even if you want the best parking, you ask your angel. And a lot of people will say, Frankie, but the angels forgot about me. Or Frankie, my angels have more important things to do than to help me find parking, than to help me find a good outfit, than to help me find a shortcut, or to help me like avoid traffic, whatever it is, right? But the reality is that's not true. That was a limiting belief that was put in us, because you are assigned legion of angels that are just for you. Okay? They're just yours. You can speak to them. You can connect with them. But the archangels, since they're helping humanity as a whole, they have this gift, kind of like the creator, to be in many spaces and in many times at the same time. So let's say right here, like I call upon Archangel Michael, Chemcon, Wolf Attack, Sweet Rosemary, Master Scar. You guys all, Drewski, you guys ask for Archangel Michael. He will manifest, or he would aid. And of course, he has a strong energy. And that's one of the archangels that's closest to humanity. And he will manifest in all these spaces. That's also the difference with archangels, because that's not just my guardian angel. That's not a guardian angel. He's aiding all of humanity, especially Saint Michael, because he's pushing us for this. Like, you need to meditate, you need to grow, you need to get on your lives, you need to like get this message out, you need to keep it going, because that's where they're guiding us. And the push from here on out, it's even gonna get faster, and it's gonna get even like more. Like, you have to do it, you have to do it, you have to do it. And because of this great awakening that's happening, there's other archangels, because truly we were always taught there was like 4 archangels, but that again is not true. There's a lot more archangels that are getting close. And I would say, I don't know, these like newer times, the past 30 years, that have been discovered and have been, made themselves known, because they want to help with this evolution. Some newer archangels, if you will, but they're not really new. They've always been there. Just that since we're ascending and we're raising the bar, they're able to get closer to humanity, so they can give that guidance at a collective level. Some of them are like Azrael, Cassiel, Sandalphon, Metatron, Orion, Batuel. There's these newer archangels, right? And these other archangels, well, I guess I'll jump to the next. The more known, if you will, archangels, as I have been learning it, they emanate a frequency and they have a certain color. Everyone, I can perceive them a one color, but maybe Master Scarlet, Camcon, you perceive them in another color. And that's totally okay, right? Because this intuition, it's creativity, it's with what you connect with. But how I was taught and how I have been learning their energetic colors and how they vibrate, and there's more, chakras and more points of energy. But just real quick before we start meditating, the archangels are also associated with crystals, with hertz, with these type of vibrations. and of course with chakras. So the first chakra, your root chakra, this is right there in the point where you're sitting, literally that where your sphincters are, like right there, that's where your root chakra is. And this is ruled, since it's more of a connection with earth and the material world, the archangel that rules this, and its color is red ruby, right? It's Uriel, because he protects, he defends, and he helps with the projects of earth. The second chakra, the sacral chakra, this is in your lower abdomen area, and this is ruled by Gabriel, because it's this orange copper color. And Gabriel, he helped, because it's in this lower abdomen region, he helps with the developing, the gestation of new projects, of new beginnings. Also, like for example, for mamas, like if that's where the uterus is, so giving life, that he rules all that part. Gabriel also, he can be related to the throat chakra, but he's more and for this meditation, he's more concentrated on the sacral. Next, the third chakra is the solar plexus. This is your top abdomen region. This is ruled by Jophiel. This is a beautiful archangel. And again, they don't have genders. Some have softer energies and some have stronger. That's why humans, for us to compartmentalize, we say, oh, it's more of a female, more of a male, but really there's no gender. Some present them as females, some as males. It's whatever resonates with you. The solar plexus is ruled by Jophiel. Jophiel, this archangel of beauty, of will, of your power, of your commitment. She has this yellow golden color. Next is the heart chakra, and this is kind of ruled by two archangels. There's Archangel Raphael, so he has the chakra is a green emerald color, and Raphael is this medic, or the medical archangel, body, spirit, emotional, mental. But I would also add Archangel Chamuel. Chamuel, he's a more softer, he's more related to the unconditional love. So first, the unconditional love that we give ourselves and the way that we liberate and forgive ourselves, and then how we express that unconditional love to the world. The heart chakra, the bridge. The next one is the fifth chakra, so right here in the throat. This is ruled by our lovely Archangel Michael, because it's the way that we express ourselves, how we embody our authentic truth, and the way that we cut cords with anything that no longer resonates with us. The next one is the third eye chakra, located in this place, and this is and the color, this color is it's like a sky blue, like light blue, if you will. Sixth chakra, third eye chakra, this is ruled by Archangel Raziel. He is known as the Archangel of Magic, or of like the keeper of magic, and of all this like part of your intuition, and this is like a blue indigo color. The very last top chakra, well, it's not the last one, we have more, but for this context, the one right on this part on top of your head is the crown chakra. It's ruled by Satgil, and Satgil, he holds the violet transmutation sword, so he cuts cord with like our mundane life. He connects us with spirituality, and more than anything, he cuts cord with things that we haven't been able to release or forgive. So these archangels, they're very present. They want us to connect through the chakras. And I think I've done a lot of talking. So I say, let's start meditating. Let's start getting in this place of being relaxed, making connection with ourselves, and just giving ourselves the next 15 to 20 minutes to greet and meet these beautiful beings of light that are aiding and guiding humanity to their growth and evolution as a whole. So, you guys already know, put your feet flat on the ground, making this intentional connection with Gaia. You want your back straight, not too straight, and you don't want to slouch either because you might fall asleep. Just straight where you're still in a comfortable position. Then your palms, just let them fall on your thighs. Your jaw, don't drop it all the way, but put it in this middle place so you feel that release on the neck. Close your eyes and intentionally start connecting with your breathing. Inhale and exhale. Don't change it. Don't modify the way that you're breathing. Simply anchor yourself to the natural rhythm of the body. And check it out. How are you breathing? Are you breathing slower? Are you breathing faster? Don't judge your breath. Simply connect to it. View as when you inhale, this air comes in through the nostrils, travels down and expands your lungs. And when you exhale, you release, the lungs contract, and the air exits through the nostrils feeling a little bit warmer. Inhale and exhale. Be with yourself. Connect with your soul, with your energy. Rarely do we have this space to connect. We are always so busy, so distracted, that we can't even perceive our own greatness. Inhale and exhale. Don't let the mind distract you. Follow my voice. I shall lead you to the deep inside place that resides within. Inhale and exhale. And start taking control of your breathing. Inhale a little deeper. Exhale a little deeper. Inhale a little deeper, oxygen and life. And exhale stress, tension from your shoulders. Unclench your jaw, unclench your eyelids, unclench your toes. Inhale a little deeper. And exhale a little deeper. Becoming more relaxed and more in connection with the extension of the Creator that you are. And we're going to do 3 deep breaths. Inhale, just through the nose. Hold it. And without letting it go harsh, exhale slowly through your nose. Releasing tension, density from each cell of your body. Inhale. Hold. And exhale slowly through the nose. Releasing and repositioning yourself. And one more time, and this time, take it as deep as you can. Expand those lungs. Inhale. Inhale a little bit more. A little bit more. Expand. Expand your consciousness a little bit more. You can do it a little bit more. Hold. And exhale slowly through your nose. Exhale. And return to your normal breathing, making it a little bit more deeper than usual and having control of it. And if you still feel tension or density in any part of your body, you have the capacity to heal yourself, Simply inhale and take that energy and that light to that place where you still feel tension. Concentrated there intentionally. Exhale and release this density and tension. Do this as many times as you need it. Don't let ego or the mind distract you from this beautiful cleanse that you're doing. And follow my voice as I lead you to this place of serenity, of peace, and of unconditional love. Visualize using your third eye, this place between your eyebrows. As this blue indigo cloud wraps around you, wraps around your aura, and sparks the energy inside your body. Simply feel. Don't project and don't put judgment. Just feel as this cloud, this blue indigo powerful cloud, is surrounding you, moving around the energy in your aura. And as you're inhaling and exhaling, taking it inside of you, and intentionally feel the energy as it moves outside of you and inside of you. Don't judge, just feel. And this cloud starts going and spinning in circles faster and faster and faster until it elevates your energy, your soul, outside your physical body. You can pass the limitations of your humanity because you are also light. And you are teleported to this beautiful forest. Fill it with all the trees, bushes, animals, grass. It's like an enchanted forest. Perceive the smell in the air. Perceive the wind as it tickles your cheeks. Hear the sound of the forest, of the trees, of the air, the element of air brushing through its branches. Don't judge, just feel. And this path of rocks is revealed in front of you. And you start walking down this path. As you're putting all the colors, the images, and this place is elevating your frequency and your energy. You go deep in the forest without losing your inhale and exhale. And you reach a landing. This place where it's flat and you're surrounded by trees. And the same cloud that teleported you here appears in front of you. This mystical, magical, radiant but very powerful force in front of you. And this cloud opens up a portal. And orbs of light with different colors on them. They're like this floating spheres. Start exiting from this cloud. And start making their way to you. You're doing this perfectly. Don't judge this moment and don't judge yourself. You were meant to be here. You feel the intensity of these orbs. And one by one, they start getting close to you. This first orb manifests as the beautiful Archangel Uriel with its red orangey glow looks at you and sends through its hands these ray of red ruby colors that touch your toes, your feet, and start wrapping. This energy starts ascending up, wrapping each of your legs, passing your knees and your thighs, and concentrates in your root chakra, opening it, expanding it, and cleansing it. Uriel smiles as he has connected you with Mother Earth and with all your material projects. And he stands beside you. The second orb of life starts getting closer right away. And it's this beautiful copper color. And it manifests as the Archangel Gabriel. The Archangel of gestation. He touches your lower abdomen, turning on, expanding, cleansing your second chakra. Your sacral chakra, which is a orange copper color. And send your attention there. For remember, he says, where your attention goes, your energy flows. And he stands on the opposite side of you. And here comes this beautiful, radiant, and soft third sphere. And she manifests as the Archangel Jophiel, with her very sweet look, takes a look at you, and with her hands grabs your shoulders, reminding you of the inner beauty that lives within you and that strength that you possess, igniting the fire within you. This fire is found in your third chakra, in your top abdomen area. She helps to cleanse, purge, and expand this chakra. Your solar plexus, which is a golden yellow color. It expands and it manifests in your aura, just like the other two chakras did. She smiles with a giggle and stands next to you. Next comes two orbs of light together. And they start approaching you. And as they get closer, they manifest as Archangel Raphael and Archangel Shamiel. And they both put at the same time their hands in your heart. As Archangel Raphael is cleansing, purging, and healing any resentments, any grief, any fear-based emotions, any physical disease that you possess at this time. With its green emerald energy, expands, purges, and ignites your fourth chakra in your heart. And Shamiel very softly wraps around this green emerald energy with its very soft pink energy, reminding you of your unconditional love towards yourself and others. And each one places themselves on opposite sides of you, joining the other archangels. And here comes this very strong orb. Even before it gets close, you can already feel its vibration and frequency. You know this archangel very well, with his very strong look, but at the same time encouraging. Manifest Archangel Michael. You even get shivers in your back, so he reminds you that he defends you against any evil, and even against yourself. Archangel Michael rapidly moves around you, cleansing your aura and releasing your fifth chakra that's found in your throat of any lies that you've told yourself and others, giving you the most expressive freedom, which is the freedom to live unapologetically and authentically, which is aligned with your soul and your purpose. I am here to defend you, Archangel Michael says. And he places himself right behind you, covering your back. Next approaches this orb, which is very mystical, very bubbly, and poof, appears surprisingly in front of you. This is Archangel Raziel. He rules your third eye chakra, this place where your pineal gland is found, this place in between your brain's hemispheres. He places his thumb on your third eye and he asks you, inhale and exhale. Inhale his blue indigo mystical light and exhale. One more time, he says. Inhale the deepest that you can. Hold it and exhale. He is helping to decalcify your pineal gland in order to remove any illusions in your third eye chakra, expanding its energy and impregnating in your aura. And last but not least comes this violet and fiery orb. It's Archangel Satgil. He rules your seventh chakra, this place, the very top of your head. He rules the subconscious, your spirituality. And he also helps to break the chains of any generational curses, of any karmic cycles, and of anything which you have struggled to forgive yourself and others. Feel your crown chakra as he is expanding it, releasing it, and putting this violet purple color with the rest of your chakras. And this legion of archangels are now positioned all around you, looking you and congratulating you for making it this far. We are the archangels. Let us make a change in your life. They all say this simultaneously. And they say, you have free will, loved one. You were positioned in this earth for the growth and the evolution of your soul, and each challenge and rock in your path has led you to another step and another step higher and higher. We give you the free will, and we can only make a change in your life if you call upon us and you allow us to enter and release you from the chains of the past and from the anxiety of the future, grounding, aligning you, and centering you to your present. For this is where we reside, in the present. All these archangels open up their wings, flap them, and start flying around you, making you conscious and aware that each of your chakras is now aligned. Your aura is filled with higher vibrational energy. And one by one, they say goodbye and they enter back into this blue indigo cloud. And as they're flapping their wings, they're pushing you back into the path and back into this present moment with this knowledge, with this peace, with this inner love and this inner knowing of your greatness, and that truly you are not alone. Out loud, express your gratitude. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And you descend back into this rocky path, exiting this magical forest and returning to your physical space the same way that we got here, through our breath. Inhale. Exhale, and without opening your eyes, start becoming conscious of your physical space, of the exterior noises, of your greatness. Inhale. And this time when you exhale, without letting the mind rush this process, start returning to your physical body by moving your toes, your fingers, your hands, kicking your legs, your abdomen, and moving around slowly all your body. Your shoulders in circles, and the circle of motion in order to integrate this knowledge. Your head in circles very slowly, coming back. And open your eyes slowly and stretch. Stretch, 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 stretch. Keep your hands up. Stretch until you feel release, powerful, and how your energy has changed. Because when we stretch, it's like if you hit refresh in your history. It's like if you hit reset in your body, because truly we have healed and we have integrated a knowledge at a molecular level. And as we start descending back to this space, as we start coming back, landing back, tell me, what did y'all perceive, see? The archangels were so happy, very proud. They showed up very powerfully. And it was amazing. Feeling their love, their strength, and that truly they resided in our spirit team. And they want to help and guide humanity. But this only because we have free will. This is only if we allow them, if we call upon them in our path, in our home, in our careers, in our health, in our family, in our relationships, in our emotions. Can they truly make the change that way? Who meditated, y'all? What's up? Oh, that was powerful. That was namaste. Thank you, Creator. I really needed that. And to be in connection with my collective, it's priceless. And, you know, if meditating doesn't resonate with you for all these other mystical things, at least know that physically it helps with anxiety, with our depression. It helps to lower blood levels, pressure levels, cortisol levels. And it physically, and why would it can't get any better than that, than doing this every day truly as we strengthen our inner spirit, right? Because it is what we're doing. It's like a workout. We're strengthening. Right now it's like the gym. But once you're out in your chaos and where the ego's at, in your daily tasks, you straighten that spirit, and it helps you to have you be more conscious, more aware. Oh, sorry, y'all. Oh, I still feel some air, some cracks. Oh, make sure you guys, crack really good. ChemCon. All right, let's see what. Oh, I love the little fairies, the little angels. ChemCon says, who was the third chakra angel? From our solar plexus, it's Archangel Jophiel. They're usually perceived as a she because it's a very beautiful archangel. She rules actually our beauty, but not our physical beauty necessarily, but that beauty of our soul. Because the archangels are here to remind us that we're an extension of the Creator with all its abilities and gifts. So she rules this third chakra, which is our willpower, our strength. This is the place that's called the home of the soul. This is where the soul lies. And it's also the chakra connected with the fire element. So that courage, that motivation, that vigor, that magnetism to act, because it's still part of the earthly chakra. So it gives us that power to go, our motivation, our courage to do what we need to do, to take that leap of faith into our projects, our dreams, and our desires. Oh, that's great. Drewski says, I was on top of a high tower floating with archangels all around me. It took 3 times, but I finally let go and allowed my chakras to energize and renew. That's beautiful, because truly, when we're having that problem is because ego, right? Ego projects us ideas, our limiting beliefs, and even if we're in this space, sometimes our mind can't, it's still not there yet. Still, our ego's telling us that we're limited and that how can this be happening? But truly, it's just a humanity, because inside we are this spirit, we are this light and energy, and we can connect if we so desire. We just have to little bit surrender and flow, and the archangels do that job. They help us with that, to remind us of this greatness that resides within us. That's why I think they were very present today. I love that. I love that so much. That was beautiful. I hope whoever was able to take advantage, that was awesome. If not, it's going to be recorded right after. I would really take advantage of this. This is very powerful. It's very healing. And they help physically, mentally, spiritually. And it just takes but one word. And that's, I guess, another thing and I mentioned this in the talk. Archangels are not invoked. You have to call upon them. And when we call upon them to assist our higher self, because all the challenges are going to come up anyways, because our soul chose that before we even came here. So the challenges will present themselves inevitably. So that's why we have to, the way we ask for help is not do this change, do this for me, do that. No, it's can you assist my higher self? And is it possible that I've learned the lesson already? Is it possible that there's growth in this? CamCon says, to be honest, this could have been my first time this week taking a deep breath. Thank you for the reminder to breathe. And truly that's it, right? Meditating is that easy, CamCon. Start making this habit. It can have profound changes in our life. And this simple as waking up every morning, putting that intention and meditating at least for a minute. And just telling yourself out loud. You can even be moving. You can even be doing laundry. You can even be doing dishes. And even there, and when we start straining our soul, we kind of get lost into kind of this space of just doing and moving, and we're kind of present here and now. But when we're intentionally saying, I'm inhaling, I'm exhaling. I'm inhaling, I'm exhaling. Y'all have homework. Do this when you wake up every day from here to next Thursday. I swear to God, there will be changes. You will notice a difference in your day-to-day when you put these intentions and when you connect with your breathing. As you said, CamCon, this week you did not even have chance. But truly, take a minute less of scrolling on the phone, and that minute use it to meditate before you even go to grab your phone. And then talk to me. Oh my God, well, this was great. This was awesome. All right, I talked a lot. We've been going through this a lot, so I am going to pull some tarot right before I let you guys go, see what messages our beautiful spirit team has for us. Ooh, I need water. And of course, thank you to my collective, to my audience, to my peoples, to these beautiful light workers, light warriors. It wouldn't be the same. It truly would not be the same. Ooh. All right, let's see. Y'all know? Let's get some smoke going on. Let's put these intentions. And thank you, says CamCon. Thank you. You're welcome. It's it truly is goes both ways. This is we're exchanging energy and time and space, and this is just beautiful. It's beautiful that even you guys are allowing yourself for this work to happen. Good juju for you guys, good juju for me here. And one thing I forgot to mention, y'all. Well, let me set the intention. God, source, universe, angels, archangels, ascended masters, and beings of light and elements, please shield us in a white, holy, divine light of any exterior ojo energy, negativity that doesn't reside here. Only love and light and the best and highest messages that the archangels want us to hear can stay in this place. Mote it be. Yes, good juju's all around. Oh, I'm burning myself here. Good juju's everywhere, and then he's space, time, timeline, conscious, subconscious, here, there, in your guys' spaces, in your guys' path, in your life, in your career, in your job. I'm sending all this light, extra juju, especially in these times of upheaval, of eclipse energy, of releasing to your families, to your friends, to the communities that you're part of. May there be light for me and for my collective, always. And one thing that happened, y'all, and I didn't mention this, I was still like floating earlier. Oh. When we were with the archangels and I started to present them, I clearly felt, I swear I felt someone just tap my head. Someone tapped my head, like kind of like they patted it, but it was this soft, like, I don't even know how to explain it. It was just this soft pat, this kind of like, it was very, Drewski says he felt that too. I don't know why I get like, I don't want to get emotional, y'all, but I felt like it was the creator. It was God, and it was source. It was the universe, and it was very powerful. Very powerful. I just felt like it was saying, good job. Keep going. And I have an ego too, guys. I also have an ego. Sometimes it's hard to come up here. Sometimes I don't want to do it. Even yesterday, I was telling Drewski that I didn't want to do the live today. And I pushed myself today. And I let any exterior thing that was happening to me. And I'm so glad I did it. And I was still able to guide a group and my collective. And I'm just so freaking thankful. So freaking thankful to be in this space, y'all. So, you know what? All happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. Putting good intention. Best and highest messages here. Best and highest messages. Help me with your likes. Help me with your comments. Woo! There we go. There we go. Let's go. Let's see. Jumping beans. Jumping beans. All right. 3 came out. Let's see. Yeah, as I said, y'all, as we're releasing, as we're letting go, emotions can bug us down. 9 of Swords. Thoughts can come, the past, our shadow. We could be waking up at night. We could be feeling this kind of like heaviness, this turmoil, this grief. But know that the beautiful thing, and I guess also the negative aspect of life, is that everything is temporary. Nothing's forever, even our bad situations. And we need to hug our challenges and walk with them, not let them paralyze us and not act upon them, but rather hug them and know that this is a soul lesson. This is something that's teaching us for our growth and our evolution. And that we must stay in this path no matter if it gets dark. No matter if those days where it's just ego, one after another negative thought. I swear, if you get centered and you meditate, some of that muck goes away. And there's a work, right? A work that we constantly need to be part of. And with that comes this powerful, this could be lover's card. This could be your person, or it's either all, I'm thinking, I don't know why I get the feeling, all this self-love. It's this powerful self-love energy. The duality, our shadow and our light, marrying it and not denying any aspect of us, but rather harnessing our power and grabbing it back so it's not used against us, that we're aware of it, and that it can turn even as our most powerful weapon when we harness it. And there's King of Cups energy in the meditative state. I love that. In this way, we can become the king of our emotions. We can get a better grasp of our day-to-day, organize our mind, our thoughts, and know that even though that's a very challenging thing that's happening, that it's there to teach us, is there for the growth of our evolution. Maybe it's time to move on. Maybe you're no longer welcome in those spaces, in that home, in that job, in that friend group, in that community, and that's totally okay. That's fine, because you know what, at the end of the day, you have yourself and you are never alone. And when we meditate, when we make connection, when we make prayer, we become aware of our spirit team. They start presenting ourselves. And as we're releasing these people, places, things, emotions, better people, places, things, and emotions come. Habits. So don't underestimate the power of letting go and surrendering. I love that. Let's see, what else? What else is in the energy here? Thank you, y'all. Thank you, y'all, for your likes, for your comments, for being here, for joining me, for receiving this beautiful message today. Let's see. Hey. All right, this one came out. Let's see. Because at the end of the day, with this solar eclipse coming, with this new moon, these new beginnings, and also all that we have been shedding and letting go, and even maybe this rejections and doors that have been closing for us, always the sun shines upon us. Always is there gonna be this recalibration and balance. That's why Libra season's coming. Or we are in Libra season, but that's why that Libra new moon's coming, because it's giving us a rebalancing of everything we let go. And it's when we are aware of the greatness within us that we can start emanating it and expanding it outward. And knowing that all those challenges came to their end to serve their purpose, to grow, and for us to not resist, but rather flow. The sun shines upon you today. And honestly, I know that's kind of short, y'all, for the tarot, but I kind of want to leave it there. I don't even want to open it anymore, because it's just beautiful right here. It's just beautiful with the sun at the end of any challenge, of anything that I can tell you right now. I can tell you with the sun coming out, you are divinely loved, protected, and blessed. And at the bottom of the deck, the Three of Wands. The world is at your hands. All the opportunities are opening up, and it's now time to take action. Wands remind us of the fire within us. 3, that solar plexus energy, Chemcon, that of Jophiel, reminding us of that inner fire within us, of our courage, of our determination, of our tenacity. And that we are not only capable of doing it, but we deserve it. So let's go knock on the doors. Let's go in. Let's go to those new spaces, those new groups, those new habits, and find more ways where we can grow in our soul, in our evolution, and with those around us. That's beautiful. I like this. I'm leaving it there with the tarot. Thank you, y'all. Sweet Rosemary, she says, thank you for doing today's live. But truly, you're welcome. But truly, thank you for being here and for be willing to connect and just these powerful forces and this Archangel Day that's coming up, Michaelmas, and that the archangels are getting just closer and closer, and we need to keep raising the bar, y'all. We need to be elevating this energy in order to defeat the wickedness, that darkness, all this bad stuff that's in the world right now. But we're not going to let that bring us down. On the contrary, we're going to keep going. We're going to keep fighting. We're going to keep with this pattern, with this habit, with just, let's continue on this path like a wildfire, spreading the light, spreading the energy. And of course, because the archangels were here today, we're going to use the Angel Prayer Oracle from Kyle Gray. Let's see here. What's in the energy? Best and highest messages. Pull a couple cards from here. Yeah, the first one that came out. Right, give me some more. Give me some more here, Spirit. Who's here? Who's here? Who's here? All right. The very first one, our beautiful and powerful, he's right there, Archangel Michael. You are protected. Thank you, Michael, for surrounding us. It says me, but I said us. Thank you, Michael, for surrounding us with your protective light. Call upon him. He wants to help. He's the one really guiding all this humanity of this, for this soul growth, for this collective consciousness to expand, to remind us our greatness, our life purpose, and release and cut cords with everything that just bogs us down and no longer resonates with the version that we are today. It's okay to have fond memories. It's okay to dwell in the past sometimes and to look at it back with a sweet embrace. It is not okay to get stuck there. We got to move forward. You are protected by Archangel Michael. And next, continuing with this path, this habit, and she's here too behind me, but she comes in many forms, even as Mother Earth. Unconditional love, the Divine Mother. Thank you, Divine Mother, for helping me to give and receive the love that I need. This unconditional love, Mother of God energy, Gaia. She comes in many forms, but at the end, it's the Divine Feminine to remind us of the unconditional love, the Christ consciousness that resides in us and that we need to expand. And this is not to be that you're going to be a doormat for people. On the contrary, you're going to start putting boundary and limits because of your self-worth, because of that unconditional love that you are, and emanating that to the world. Third, and not least, Archangel Orion, manifesting miracles. Thank you, Orion, for manifesting your miracles in my world. And he connects us with the higher self, and also remind us that the archangels don't have a magic wand that they're just gonna move and gonna resolve our life for us. Our soul already picked the challenges. They already picked the rocks we're gonna pass through, that we're gonna have in the path, that we're gonna have in this earthly plane. All those challenging lessons. It's more that we can create our own miracles when we identify that soul lesson, that karmic cycle, and we do things differently. We reprogram our mind. We meditate. We starve ego, those limiting habits and beliefs. And this changes our frequency up ups our energy, and thus we create our own miracles. I'll leave it there, y'all. But I want to point this out because it's at the bottom of my deck, and I don't know why I feel it's for somebody here in the audience. And I even feel right here in my chest, like, I don't know. But it says, loved one in heaven. Thank you, loved ones in heaven, for drawing close at this time. Of course, our archangels guide this process. There's Archangel Azrael, which he gets a bad rep, but truly he's the angel that guides our soul from the earthly plane to the Creator once we ascend. But also he helps when it's the end of projects, the end of a timeline, the end of a relationship. And he also helps with the grief process, because souls do leave the world, but us humans that stay have to go through this grieving process. He aids with that. I don't know why I'm feeling his energy here, but also I feel like there's this energy of one of y'all's loved ones coming in strong and letting you know that everything's okay. Take that as it resonates. All right, I'll do a couple cards from the Star Seeds Oracle, because we are space dust as well. All right. Right here. Ooh, beautiful cards. Best and highest messages, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Best and highest messages. All right. This card came out last week too. I think it's been coming out. But you know, that's what it is. We the Hathors. Deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. So there's always talk about, of course, it's very motherly, but it's also how we mother ourselves, giving ourselves that unconditional love, that space to grieve, that space to feel all those emotions of what has left, and filling it with love, with happiness, with excitement, with grace, with caring energy. All right, y'all. I think that's why this one's coming out, because of all these things that are happening right now. The eclipses, all these changes, the solar flares hitting the earth and changing the Schumann's resonance, which is the vibration of the earth, and directly changes our own vibration. So just take it easy right now. There's a lot of purging going on. There's a lot of healing. So mother yourself, give yourself that self-care. And that's in between the eclipses. We're asked a lot to rest, regenerate, take care of yourself right now first. Another one here. Wait. It's not yet time. Things are being woven. So if you need to know if you need to take a step yet, maybe it's time to meditate on it and wait. Because, right, we're still in this, like, middle ground of the eclipses. So it's like Spirit saying, hold up, don't make rash decisions right now. Wait, it's getting woven. It's happening this way in order for us to remember, rejection is God's redirection. So we sometimes need to just hold off a little bit until we see that green light and we go. But the only way we're going to perceive this is if we're in connection with our spirit. Let's start meditating, y'all, as a daily habit. This one here, Hirath. I think that's how you say it. Hirath. Longing for home, homesick for the stars. Yep, there's my light workers, my light warriors, my generational curse breakers, your chosen ones, God's favorites. Some of us came from another world and we're being incarnated into this earthly plane to help with humanity's ascension. And we all have a job to do. That's why sometimes it can feel like you just want to grab your car and leave. You feel like you're not from here, even maybe with your own family, kind of always a black sheep type of energy. That's because truly your soul's not from the earth. Your soul is not from the earth. And that's why we have this longing. But when we meditate, when we make this connection with our spirit team, with our guardian angels, with our spirit animals, with the archangels, we get the glimpse. We start taking off the veil that we've forgotten who we are. And archangels, very important beings that are assisting with the elevation of the energy as a whole, as a unity. Not, of course, also at an autonomous and individual level, but also as a whole, as us, as a collective consciousness, as a collective, as this sun that we are, all these rays from the same source, God. And last but not least, star baiting, light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation. We're activating the body. And I don't know why I feel like this is the archangels. This is their orbs. This is their energy. I don't know why I'm getting that feels. Like these are the archangels manifesting in this card. And we activated our light body. We did this chakra alignment. We were inside in our greatness, in our soul, in our subconscious. So this is our light body, our crystal grid. This is what connects us with all these beautiful beings of light. And they're here to remind us of this innate gifts and connections that we have. I think that's why this one's coming out, because we're healing at a spiritual level as well. So again, as we're receiving these codes of ascensions, as we're receiving all this new energy, we're expanding. So yes, you might feel very tired. So again, give yourself that grace, that time, and that space to love yourself. Isn't that beautiful, y'all? That's cool. That's really cool. And well, my beautiful collective, I hope you all found a message that you resonated with. Kept it a little bit short in the cards, but I really did want to go over all those stuff about the archangels, and I really wanted to concentrate it there and with the meditation. This was the guidance. This is how I was asked to flow. I surrender. I'm just a conduit, and I did as I was told. And there you go. Here's your messenger. Message received. So I really enjoyed tonight. This was great. It was very necessary. It was very healing. I love each and every one of you, collective, and just thank you for being here again. I hope to see y'all next week. The topic still hasn't came to mind, but I'm sure it will very soon. All right, I talk to y'all soon. I am having a little event on Monday. If you're in San Diego physically, it's Michaelmas. We're going to do a little ritual, smoke cleanse, tarot for Archangel Michael, and really for all the archangels. So yeah, that's not live or anything. That's just something I do in person. And if not, I'll see y'all on Thursday. Okay, next week. See y'all, light workers. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon. Namaste. Thank you, guys. Good night. Bye, CamCom. Bye, Sweet Rosemary. Bye, Drewski. And everyone else.